This demo is of the proton. So this is an emanating proton in the substrate theory, meaning then there is a medium, and you can see there's a rotation here, and the idea is that the double rotation is how you account for the spin that you need to have 720 in one direction to get back to the starting point, because you have rotation both kind of equatorial and then also longitudinal in a sense, if you think of a sphere. So then when you have 360 one way, you have just 180 the other way, and that's why you need two spins from, if you look from one direction. You can also see here with what's emanating is then electric field. So, and it's also in a spiral. It has a rotational signature from the rotation of the proton. So you see it like it's pulsing outwards with the electric field. So in this sense, when we usually talk about how charges set up a field around themselves, and also it is conceded in current physics that there is an update delay. Even if you move a charge, the field moves with it, but it's also a little bit of a delay, which is exactly the propagation from the rotational pattern in itself, if it's a charge, if it's a proton, or if it's an electron. So you can see here, the faster you're spinning, the more it's going to look like a little sphere, and then we can add, just like for to see it more clearly, you can have more like this. Also different parameters here just to show the actual physical nature of a proton that is emanating electric energy, electric field, creating ripples in the substrate. And just to add there, like if it starts moving or changing speed, so accelerating, then you get kinks in these ripples, and that's the electromagnetic radiation. And then also light, if the frequency is in the right interval. So that's just a small little visualization of what a proton actually does physically. And we wanted to show this one as well. This is a visualization of the double spin, like that you have rotation along two different axes at the same time. So this is more just to illustrate how it looks from like the geometrical perspective. So you can see here like it's slowly rotating both in the equatorial sense, and then also from the pole to pole, if you want to think of the Earth, for example. And then if we speed it up, you will more and more see that it will be like, if this goes billions of times per second, it will just be like it will appear like a solid sphere. So, but then if you slow it down, you could see then that you have this double kind of rotation. Now, the idea is not that the patterns are spherical balls. So there would either be, so this is a work in progress. The topology is kind of under research, but if it is a torus, like a vortex, if it's like an eddy, a mini tornado, these are things we are working with. But either way, there will be some kind of pattern, and we know what it has to account for when it comes to generating a spiraling emanation that has a signature, which is then either positive or negative in terms of charge. So this is, I'm going to it up again, and then you can see tracers and just a little bit of a view of how this could work.